The Auto Shop MG3 Rally Challenge descended upon Dalbeattie for round 6 of the 2024 season, the RSAC Scottish Rally. 5 challenge spec cars plus Lewis Haening's 1800 engine example lining up to tackle the 6 stages. With the unfortunate cancellation of round 5, the challenge title had already been decided for Luke Constantine and Anthony Coates. Second was still up for grabs, so there was plenty to play for.
Full send as always, I think. We'll see how it goes this morning. I mean, it looks like it's had a bit of rain through the night, so the stages should be nice and slippy. So, yeah, should be good fun. But I'll be going as fast as I can as always, even though we've already won.
Our main rival behind us, his brother, so we've got to keep him on his toes.
Like you say, the championship's been decided, so there's nothing really to go mad for. We can still get second in the championship, which is our aim now. So it'd be nice to win the last 2 events of the season, just to finish out the season in the best way possible. We've not really had the best season by our sort of standards compared to last year. Obviously, I made a little mistake on the border counties and went off the road, and just been a little bit lacking on pace on a couple of the events. But no, we'll be looking to try and win today and, like I say, carry that form on for the rest of the season.
I'll just go out, see what it's like. The videos look like there were some good stages, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to going out there and see what we can do.
Too old for this all-out and attack job. I'm quite happy if we do reasonably well.
A wee tootle round the woods.
Aye. No drama.
Absolutely, I'm with you,
You know,
there.
I mean, tyres are expensive, but I don't want to be wearing them down.
Looking forward to it, really. It feels a wee bit like getting back into the Nova days, which were the best days, really. So if we have half as much fun as that was, we'll be all right, won't we?
Absolutely, yeah.
3 stages run twice would make up the day, all named in tribute to members of the organising team who have sadly passed away. The weather a mix of sunshine and showers. The opening loop was very tight at the top. Tom Constantine and Tony Walker were fastest through SS1 despite a visit to the scenery. They were third quickest in 2 before returning to the top of the timesheets in 3. The yellow car heading into the halfway halt leading by just 3 seconds. Luke Constantine and Anthony Coates' first event as champions started well despite concerns over the car's cooling system, losing all the water in stage 1. It didn't seem to slow them. Second fastest in 1, fastest in 2 and third in 3. They headed into service just 3 seconds off the lead. Thomas Milne had enjoyed some recent testing with Chris Ingram before this event as part of his MS UK Academy training. Third fastest in 1 was followed by second in both 2 and 3 to head into service in third, 11 seconds back from Constantine and Coates. Niall Cowan Sr. and Jack Morris had started steadily, setting 4th fastest time on every stage in Niall's home forests. Niall particularly enjoying his run through Dalbeattie. Unfortunately, we would lose Ian Wilson and Mark Roberts in SS1. Stuck in second gear from about 4 miles in, they decided to pull out before they did any more damage. There were also gearbox problems for Lewis Haening and Johan Anderson in the 1800 engine car. They were stopped in SS1 to work on the issue, but were able to carry on for the rest of the first loop.
Yeah, better for him than me. He's winning by 3 seconds, so I'm going to have to get my finger out this afternoon, I think.
I think so, yes. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, it's not been a bad morning. It's not been perfect. We had a trip through a bush on the first stage, which wasn't really ideal. We're still fastest in the class on the first stage, but sort of knocked the confidence a little bit and didn't put in a very good time in Kinharvey, and then just got through Dalbeattie to get back here. It was very difficult, so yeah, happy enough, but definitely some improvements to be made.
Well, that means he'll go even quicker.
Yeah, well, I'll be trying as well, so just hopefully we can get the car back. We're struggling with some cooling issues. We can't stop the car from spilling all the water out, so see if we can get back. I mean, I'll be happy to get a finish at this point, but I would like to beat it.
A repeat run of the stages would finish out the event, the weather worsening as the day wore on. The gearbox issues would persist in the afternoon for Haining and Anderson. Despite that, they really showed the pace the car was capable of, with an excellent 26th overall fastest time on the final stage.
Care crest right 4, 80 down. Care crest right 4, 80 down, short right 4, 60 short left 3. And long left 6. And right 5. Left 5 over crest into right 5. Fast right 3. Do not. And into care left 4, right 4 bump. And danger crest left, long left 2. Past junction 40.
Unfortunately, Cowan Senior and Morris's day would end early, forced out with a broken drive shaft. Third at the finish, Thomas Milne and Neil Jeffrey flirted with a couple of ditches on the second loop, but were swapping times with the Constantines all afternoon. They ended the event just 8 seconds away from second place.
Yeah, good, really enjoyable. Got a bit wet in the last stage, but just made it a bit more fun. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
No problems?
No, not at all.
Good, very good. Obviously the ante's been upped. Tom's testing with Chris Ingram last week paid dividends and narrowed the gap to the other two. It split them as well, which is a big step forward, and that showed in some of the ditches that we visited today, but we got away with all of them, so no, fab, absolutely fab.
And after their morning issues, Luke and Anthony put on a charge in the afternoon, equal fastest with the yellow car in 4, before overhauling Tom and Tony to lead going into the final test. The luck wasn't on their side this time, a puncture in the final stage, dropping them back to second at the finish.
After the first stage this morning, we were pretty set on that we were packed up and finished because the car threw all the water out. So it's a bit of a problem that we've had, but I mean, we'll get to the bottom of it. But apart from that, we've had a brilliant day. We were flying this afternoon. I seemed to be off the boil a bit this morning. I think I was maybe a bit rusty, but we're flying this afternoon. So yeah, I think we were leading by 12 seconds going into the last stage, and it was just rough. We must have caught a rock somewhere and we've got a puncture in the last stage, so we ended up losing out to first, but that's how it goes sometimes, that's rallying. So yeah, really good day for us.
Very disappointed that what happened on the last stage, but hey, it's motorsport, and you know, we've been here before, happens, and you just got to get on with it, dust yourself down and get back up.
Tom and Tony admitted they couldn't live with the pace of the white car on stage 5, but were happy with a good run through the final stage. With the white car's puncture, they were in the perfect position to capitalise, grabbing the win and getting some redemption after their off in the border counties earlier in the season.
Started a bit rocky. We had a trip through a bush on the first stage, maybe trying a little bit hard where we shouldn't have been, and just started losing a little bit of time to Luke on the second stage, and then the second run through that stage. Managed to have 2 pretty good runs through Dalbeattie, and obviously managed to claim the time back that we'd lost, and unfortunately Luke and Tubby got a puncture right on the last stage where it was looking good for them, but I suppose that's rallying sometimes. We've had our share of bad luck a bit this year with the accident on the border counties, so yeah, no, happy to take the win, and we'll take it how it comes.
Very good, yeah. It was very technical for us that we've been in today. Yeah, you don't get a chance to take a break. It's just you're talking non-stop from the moment you go to say go. So luckily he was listening, so that's half the battle.
So the MG3 Challenge produced another fantastic battle for the win, only decided on the final stage, proving once again how competitive the series is.